Very much. This is, we've all stopped talking about stimulus. This is
Yeah.
about ensuring the economic survival of Australia. In effect, what the government's doing is looking to adopt a range of packages that enable the economy to, in effect, go into hibernation and come out the other side after this coronavirus pandemic has been solved.
Mm.
And ultimately, the packages that the government have been put together, as well as the support that's coming through the banking sector, the Reserve Bank, for businesses and individuals, are all designed to work in concert to get us to that position.
Brendan, it totally makes sense. We're shutting down the economy and there are physical shutdowns as well. More and more
Yeah.
people are being told to stay in their homes. So it
Yes.
does make sense that the government has moved to this safety net rather than stimulus, because even if you do put more money in people's pockets, they don't have many places to spend it.
That's right. And I think the other thing to recognise is that the packages that are being put in place, not only are they important in terms of the size and what they're intended to do, but also how they get rolled out in terms of timing. Ultimately, you're wanting the government safety net packages to be starting to build the bridge. And then what you're wanting is the investment and consumption packages to be the last components of that bridge getting built. So when we step off that bridge, we're back into some form of normalcy.
Yes, when that normalcy will be, no one knows at this point. And
Yes.
part of this package was encouraging businesses to invest, interest-free
Yeah.
loans. The banks are doing their bit, but are businesses really in a position to be, I guess, taking out more loans at the moment?
Look, I think one of the important points to recognise is it's really, really difficult to say what the economic impact of all of this is going to be. And that's because, yes, there are going to be some parts of the economy that physically shut down. But there's also going to be some parts of the economy that are going to find that they've never been busier.
Mm.
So some parts of manufacturing, healthcare, and other elements of the economy are still going to be able to progress as though nothing's really happened. So, in terms of those investment packages, they're there universally. And so there will be some elements of the community and our economy that take those up because now is actually a really opportune time for them to do so.
That is the fiscal side. What more can be done on the monetary side, in your view?
Look, I think that we've had a very comprehensive monetary response to date already. And in fact, I would doubt very much there's much more to do. We're already at the interest rates. We've already starting quantitative easing. The Reserve Bank's giving safety net debt support for banks. You're seeing regulatory support to ensure that the issue around insolvent trading gets waylaid for a period of time. And so all of those things, I think, set that foundation from the monetary side of the economy incredibly well. The issue then becomes how we can then dovetail in that fiscal support from both the Commonwealth government and the state governments that enable the economy to come out the other side of this in as best shape as it possibly can.
Brendan, are there any economies that will survive this and not being affected at the moment?
Look, I think, I look at the daily World Health Organization map and data that shows the number of coronavirus infections around the world, and there's dots on every country. And so, how rapidly infections rise, how rapidly they then infect their economy,
Mm.
is too difficult to say. But I think to answer your question, no, there won't be any economy in the world that isn't impacted in some way from this, either directly through its own domestic economy, or more importantly, just through world trade.
Brendan, thank you for your time this morning. We'll speak soon.